Locked in officially. Green Bay and San Fran. I'm taking San Fran quite literally for the same reason I took Dallas. High-powered offense, stout defense. But Green Bay has proven me wrong once. Let's see if they prove me wrong again. Nate, what do you think about that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what to think at this point because I just saw how they played last night, and I know San Francisco is super injury ridden. They're gonna force Brock Purdy out of pocket, and Brock Purdy out of pocket is not trustworthy. And you can quote me on that. Watch their last game. Or better yet, watch them against the Ravens. That's a good one because they got destroyed. They got exposed, and everyone's going to expose those same elements that the Ravens did. Their take playing them, watching their this is the key detail that I always watch on a team to tell what's going to happen offensively. Watch the O-line. The O-line is the foundation of your offense, and to have three people go out injured with legs or a shoulder injury, something like that, it shows that you have a veteran offense that is getting too old and they're getting injured, and they put rookies in. Those rookies were not ready, and I don't think they're still ready at all, even though they've had a week to recoup here and come back together and do rehab and everything. They're gonna have to rely on getting the ball out of pocket as fast as possible. I think they're gonna be passing heavy next week. And we already know Jordan Love's going to come out slinging the ball downfield as hard as possible. He's going to try to look like the ghost of Aaron Rodgers. So,
Oh God, that gave me chills.
all I got to say is that I think it's going to be closer
I
than
think
what
it can.
people
Yeah,
think it
I
is.
think it'll be a lot closer.
Watching how they're bringing together the Green Bay Packers, I don't think they make it past the NFC Championship.
No.
But I think this is a good chance to see that that team was undermined the entire season, and people thought they wouldn't make it that far.
Yeah.
So next week, I think I'll take Green Bay,
Okay, we
and
got
I don't like Green
Nate for
Bay,
Green Bay.
but
I'm
I
going
think I
the
take them.
49ers. Um, we got Detroit winning, and tonight will determine who they play between Philly and Tampa. Obviously, I think Tampa. Lions steamroll Tampa. Honestly, if they play. Well, I mean, they're probably going to play as long as Tampa. I think Detroit steamrolls both these teams, so I think we're going to see Detroit in the championship game. And I think Detroit beats San Fran easier than Detroit would beat Green Bay. So I think they need San Fran to win. I think, bro,
They already beat San Fran though? They beat San Fran earlier in
yeah.
the year, if I'm
No, yeah, I'm
correct,
saying
when they were healthy.
I think Detroit like beat San Fran. Like I think Green Bay would give Detroit more fits if Green Bay made it to the
No, they didn't.
championship
Never mind.
game.
I lied. It's 40. It was 41-33. It came to a last second win. I
This must
remember
be a
this
top
because
1% podcast. This is the top number 1% podcast on YouTube on all platforms.
no way he popped in finally. It
Shout out,
took him long
Chris.
enough. We love you, Chris.
Um, yeah, I think Detroit beats whoever they have to play, being Tampa or Philly. It's gonna be a really good game. Next, we have we'll head over to the AFC. We got Baltimore waiting to see who they play tonight. If Pittsburgh wins, they'll play Pittsburgh. If Pittsburgh loses, they'll play the Texans. I think God, I need them to beat the Texans. I mean, the Texans are just so good on all sides of the ball. The Ravens are so good on all sides of the ball. I think the Ravens have a better offense. I don't know if the Texans are going to be able to contain Lamar Jackson. I think they will make him run more. That's the thing. Lamar going to run. I mean, he's
Lamar
been
is gonna run.
he's been passing a lot lately, which we really love to see, but I think that's making people forget you're not touching him if you let him get out of the pocket. Um, I think that'll be a super interesting game. So I don't know. Who would you take? Would you take Baltimore or would you take Houston?
Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Baltimore.
I'm going to take Baltimore. That is a cold defense. That's a cold offense. That offense, they're letting Lamar Jackson for the first time in his career be a pocket quarterback. I mean, he can get out of the pocket. We
I
know
said
he
at the
can.
beginning of the year, I said if he elevates his game and we see MVP Lamar again, but he learns how to sit in the pocket and be patient and throw passes, I mean, the ceiling is there's not a ceiling. The sky's the limit. I think he'll do really great this year and well, this round against the Texans. I think he'll beat them. After that, we're gonna have KC and Buffalo. I'm counting the Steelers out, guys. Like I mean, I guess anything's possible, but I'm counting the Steelers out. So we're probably gonna get KC, Buffalo. I know KC's looked bad. Buffalo plays down to their opponents. You can't play down to Patrick Mahomes. I don't know if they can play up to Patrick Mahomes, I guess.
This will be their how many times in a row?
Playing in playoffs?
Yeah, like against each other. I think it's the last 4 years, right?
I don't know. They always give
This will
good
be the
games
fourth
though.
time. So if they lose this time,
I don't think they played last year. I think the Bills got bounced by the Dolphins or something.
no,
No, they
the
got bounced
Dolphins
by
got
the
put out last
Bengals. They
year.
got beat by the Bengals.
Yeah, okay. So
But
it's
all
three
four
times. This
games
will be
have
the
been like
third.
3-point games or something.
Yeah. And do you remember the infamous 13 seconds?
Yeah, I'm never going against Patrick Mahomes. So
So I
give
would
me
I
Kermit the
would like
Frog.
I would like to see the Bills win that
I
game.
wouldn't. I hate Josh. I don't know why. I just hate Josh
You
Allen.
you you hate Josh Allen, but I mean,
I don't know why.
he's pretty consistent. I don't think he's the bad part of
Yeah,
that
he's
team.
pretty consistently turning the ball over. You're correct.
To be fair, when you are the most like when he has the highest what is it attempts rating
Yeah,
for the league right now,
you're
he's
gonna
the
turn the
highest in
ball
passing
over.
attempts. You're going to turn the ball over. I mean, it happens every time. And like I brought this up, I've been super statistical. Like I will follow the stats because the numbers tell the story. And I can tell you right now, Josh Allen is not the bad part of that team.
No,
I
definitely not.
I think who's their OC?
Oh dear, they fired him. I don't know who it
Yeah,
is now. They fired him at the beginning of the year. That's why they've looked
okay.
better. They fired their offensive
They have
coordinator.
looked a lot better. I
Yeah.
think they've let Josh Allen be a little bit more free as to what he
Well,
needs to do. They
I
put him in
think
more of an option situation.
I think what's making Josh Allen look better is that run game finally going. So you get the run game going, it gives the quarterback more room to like I guess run his plays, make his reads. Because you're having to worry about the run finally. I mean, they got Cook who can receive out of the backfield too. So it's like we got to make sure we cover everything. We got to watch
Yeah.
the run. We have to watch the screen pass. We have to watch the swing play. We got to watch downfield. We have to
And
watch make sure Josh
as
Allen
much
doesn't get out of the
as
pocket and run
much
the ball.
drama as much drama as James or not James Cook, Stephon Diggs causes,
Oh yeah, I mean,
he's still a key
he'll
player.
still catch a 60-yard touchdown pass. So
And for him to want to quit the team and when it comes to a playoff situation, I feel like Stephon will put aside the beef. Now, if they lose this year, Stefan's probably either A, going to retire and just force them to get him
he's not
out, or B,
retiring. He's going to the Cowboys. They're going to trade him or release him.
that's what I'm saying. Like it'll be a failed trade request, and he'll retire, force them to get out, and then he'll free agency back to his way in.
Yes.
But there's a couple ways that he's going to try to go at it, and I'm sure I think he's talked about it too. But I see Casey losing.
Here, here
Almost the entire Bills is healthy except for Gabriel Davis.
here's my thinking on it. The Chiefs have the number 2 pass defense in the NFL. They have really good rushing defense. They what this game's going to come down to, it's always a close game. What quarterback's going to make the most mistakes? And Josh Allen has proven he's going to make the most mistakes. That like I mean, it's because they throw so much, but in a playoff game, those mistakes hurt a lot more than in a regular season game. And I just don't
Yeah.
think Mahomes is going to make those mistakes like that. So you're going Bills, I'm going Chiefs. And that is, that wraps up our wild card and our divisional round predictions.